What's up, guys? ElysiumCraft here, just pounding away on my anvil. No, not really. That's not me. It's a copy of me. We're not in my normal world today, or any of my worlds, actually, or Otlichno. We are in somewhere completely different. We are on HybridCraft. This is my buddy SpartanOverdrive's world. We're going to be hanging out with him today, doing a little bit of a collab, doing a little bit of work in this area, trying to see if I can add something kind of special to his place. So let's go off and find him. I'll be right back with you.
All right. So, guys, we are going to do a little bit of a recording today with Elysium way down there in the yonder. Can you see him walking around? Oh, my goodness. Say what's up, Elysium.
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
Oh, my goodness. It sounds like you're right up beside me, but I can see you're far away. What's going on?
That would be the call, I think.
Oh, okay, something like that, right? Okay. Well, so guys, we're up here. Elysium, the other day on a live stream, if you missed it, he built a boat just kind of to sample a little bit of a program that he had, and I thought that was really cool. It kind of inspired me. I've been wanting to do a bit of a harbor situation, and since I've been doing these collabs lately, I thought let's keep that up. It's been a lot of fun inviting people in the world and doing this kind of stuff together. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. But we got this natural harbor right here. And I think one day we're going to make this into a kind of a harbor city. And but today I think we're just going to get started with maybe a little dock that I'm going to build out here. And then Elysium will be building a pretty cool little or big sailboat. We'll see what it looks like sailing by. In the meantime, it's almost nighttime. Let me go sleep real quick. But Elysium, do you have anything in particular you want to tell the people? What's your plan? What do you envision for this sailboat?
This boat, I'm thinking, is going to be a two-masted boat. It's not quite time to sleep yet. It's going to be a bit like a schooner, very similar to the one that I've already built in my Otlichno series in the spawn town there for Season 5. But it's going to be a little bit wider, a little bit longer, and I think I'm going to make the mast just a little bit taller.
All right, cool. So, guys, I will put a link to Elysium's video that he built that in the past. I'm assuming you have that on a video, right, Elysium?
Yeah, it should be. Gosh,
I don't know. I'll have a link. I can find it. And I'll put a link up in the top right-hand corner for people. So I just wanted to bring everybody in and show you guys what we're starting with, and we'll bring you back maybe halfway through, and then towards the end, definitely to kind of show you what we ended up building.
All right. I'm getting some, my distance fog is kind of blurring you out over there.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, so let's see. On the other ship, I went 2 blocks down into the water. I'm thinking 3 blocks this time. And then I did 2 blocks in either direction, so if I do 3 blocks in either direction. I mumble when I build. I just realized that.
Oh, that's fine, dude. I'm the same way. I can't. That's why, like, when I stream, I talk about what I'm doing in my build, because otherwise I just cannot. I can't talk about one thing and do another thing. I'm so bad at multitasking. I kind of hate that about myself, but it is what it is. So I just try to do the best I can with it.
Well, and that's the thing with YouTube. You kind of have to multitask.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's that. And oh, this is annoying. You wouldn't happen to have any more of those water breathing potions, would you?
Oh no! You know what? No, I don't. I used the last one up, didn't I?
Yeah, I think you did.
I can make one if you need one for real.
Well, the most difficult part right now is getting this bottom layer done.
What about a helmet? Do you want to?
I think I have restoration.
You can wear my. Oh, I was going to say I
no,
can
I
give you
don't
mine.
actually.
I don't think you have a helmet on at all, do you?
Yeah, I do. 2, 3,
oh, okay.
4, 5, 6.
I forgot to take my
8,
my armor off.
9.
Oh my goodness! I think I just had a good idea. Will this work? Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh, are you doing a little trick with armor stands over there?
I might do it. This whole area out here is my new. This is my new gravel resource.
Oh, you should
There's
see.
so much gravel out there, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I think I mentioned in a video that if you ever want gravel, go out to the ocean.
Oh, did you? I was gonna, you know how I was doing the stories at the beginning of my videos?
Yeah.
I actually, I kind of, I kind of just stopped doing it because I just kind of ran out of a few. But I had one that I was starting up. Oh, this is really wide. I had one that I was starting up, and I just kind of, I was doing it out there because I'm always doing like some menial task, you know.
Yeah.
And I was just gathering gravel out there. I got quite a bit of it out there. But you can't even tell. There's so much, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was going through all the gravel trying to get stuff from the 2 different docks that I built in Otlichno.
Uh-huh.
And it's like I kept running out of the stuff, and everybody that I was friends with on the server, they kept running out.
Uh-huh.
Nap time.
Oh, okay.
Let me actually get the shore so I can run back on my Frostwalker. Everybody I kept talking to, they kept running out of gravel because I kept eating it all up.
Oh, right.
And then one time I was I was cutting down a tree, and I happened to look out towards the ocean because it was in Conquest. It's a really nice sunset.
Mm-hmm.
And then I looked down through the water. It's like, wait a minute. There's a whole crap ton of gravel down there.
Dude, the ocean is just full of it, man. Like, I mean, if you look down here, this is a gravel mine down here. And if I go far enough out there, then nobody will ever see it. Like, I don't want to mess up the ocean because I don't know about you, but in my texture pack, maybe it's the water. I don't know what it is, but I can see the bottom of the ocean floor easy, like here. Can you see like the deepest parts?
Oh yeah, I can see all the way out.
I can see it way out there.
Yeah, I can see all the way out there too. I love the water in Conquest. It looks so realistic, but so clear at the same time.
Uh-huh.
I think. And then we can go ahead and just cut these bits out. There we go. Okay. That's annoying.
Cobblestone walls.
Bye, rocket.
Yeah.
I gotta take my rockets out of my offhand. I keep launching them.
Oh yeah, I do the same thing. I take them out of my offhand for that reason exactly.
And ooh, hello, fell in the water. And let's pull that one out.
But it's very familiar to what I've been doing. I'm like, this whole time. And I'm about to put out a video. If I can ever make enough trees, I'm going to put out a video where it's just me building a poop ton of trees. And it might just be a time-lapse only thing or something, you know, with music or something. I'm not sure yet.
Right.
I guess I should have put it out already because now it's going to look like I'm kind of copying them a little bit. But that's all right.
Well,
that doesn't need to be there.
That kind of thing happens a lot. I mean, a lot of people, like Mumbo tried to do something one time, and then Exumavoid had put out a video like right before his release, and everybody was saying that he was copying Exumavoid or something like that.
Right, right. Yeah, you can't help that. That's just, yeah. Oh, walls can't be pushed. Okay, well that answers that. It's not going to be a cobblestone wall.
Yeah,
I didn't know that those couldn't.
Cobblestones can be pushed.
Cobblestone wall is not being pushed right now. Oh, well, that might be because I've got my lever in the wrong place.
All right, guys. Spartan's off in the bathroom. I'm going to go back over to the ship here. We got some dirt. We got some stuff to do. We got to clean out the water. Ship's coming along pretty well. I like it. I like it so far. I feel like that's a little wonky. But maybe once I get the rest of the ship built, your eye won't be drawn to that so much. So let's go ahead and climb back up here. And we're going to just hop in the water. There we go. Swap those around. And we're going to continue on. Boop, boop, boop. This ship is definitely a lot different from the last one that I did. It's a lot bigger. I can already feel how big it is. But if I can do this right, then I am going to be very confident for Season 6 of Otlichno. That is for darn sure. Alright. I love that tower. just some of the builds that Spartan has done are absolutely amazing. And like that. And like that. Hop out. I swear these blocks make some kind of music when you're placing them. Whoop.
Ooh, that's something. Yeah. I should do that too. We should figure out what that ship is trading exactly. I need to come up with the trade for this world, and then I can we could outfit the ship with. Actually, that ship could be incoming, so it could have literally anything on it.
Yeah, and you could put the colors that I use on it if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Like
coming from your world or something.
Yeah, like on the flags that come off of the mast could have. I normally use either light gray with red or dark gray with red.
Okay. Yeah. That'd be fine, man. I have boxes of wool, and if you need it, and I've got some sheep we can go shear and dyes and all that. I should have everything we need. I'm still not sure. Honestly, some of the stuff I have is left over from when I was doing creative, and so I'm kind of afraid sometimes, like people, like I may not actually have the resources that, like I may not have access to them because I've like not had a reason to go get more of whatever the resource was. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look at how big this ship is getting already.
Yeah, that is pretty big, actually. Yeah, that's cool. Do you need this dirt back?
That can go
for building
wherever you want it, because I was only using it to clear out the water. All mobs storage systems, in my opinion, should have the impulse system, but for like your personal storage system where you're gonna have all your normal stuff, that's where I would use the Tango Tech system.
Right.
And then
you know what? I never get to enjoy this sunset.
I like the sun going down behind the Firewatch tower. That's
oh yeah, it's cool. It's very Firewatch-esque, you know.
Yeah. And
yeah, that was like my 4th episode or something, and I had for some reason you know why I did that? Do you know who Noodler is? Are you familiar with his stuff?
I've heard of Noodler. I think I've watched 1 or 2 of his videos, but I can't say that I'm a fan.
He doesn't have any. He doesn't have videos.
Oh, okay.
He just posts stuff on Reddit, and everything he posts gets like thousands of upvotes. Like, I mean, he's seriously like Reddit famous.
Yeah, that's where I've heard his name. I've heard other YouTubers talk about it.
Yeah. A lot of people don't get like his style because it's real simple. They're like, why does everybody love this? It's not. There's no detail. It's not anything special, you know.
Right.
And a lot of it's because of Chunky, and a lot of, anyways, long story short, I'm kind of one of those people that like I kind of don't get it. Like it's not like the most detailed stuff, and I especially don't get it since like we're friends on Twitter and we talk quite a bit. So like I'm not trying to down talk him. He's actually a professional. People don't know this. I don't think he's actually a professional graphics artist.
Oh wow.
And so the stuff he does, I think, is simple, but it's kind of like, you know, simple graphic design is still good design if done right. And I think that's like what he does. Like he just does it right, and it's apparently like it is simple, but he places the blocks just right to where it's very aesthetically pleasing. Like he gets tons and tons of upvotes for a reason, you know. Right. Like everybody likes it for a reason. So but anyways, back before I really knew him and we really talked very much, he's the guy, by the way, that donated the I don't know if you remember the Asian monastery.
Oh yeah.
He sent that to me. And so, but before I knew him and knew everything else, I saw his posts getting all these crazy views and upvotes, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, there's not even that great, really. It's just that he's rendering them with this chunky render, so they look good. And so I tried it out, and I didn't get near the response. And then I was like, okay, there's something else going on. And so I realized that a lot of his stuff was like tall tower stuff. And I basically the best stuff in Chunky to me looks, the best looking stuff is this tower kind of stuff. And so I was like, oh, that was my whole inspiration. I was trying to get a good score on Reddit, basically. and I was like, I need to build a tower and I was like, what tower would make sense in this world? And I had just started this park idea, and I was like, hey, what about like a Overwatch tower? And I'd just seen somebody do a playthrough of Firewatch. So I think I said Overwatch. I meant Firewatch.
Yeah, I understood.
But anyways, yeah. So that was the whole thing that got that going. The whole reason I did that.
That's really cool. Is that what you used to get the some of the thumbnail designs that you've had with like the windmill and stuff like that?
Yeah, the thumbnails that look really good with really good shading and stuff.
Oh,
it's chunky, which is basically doing what you do with Blender. I think it's just a still image only, and it's not. It takes forever depending on how you can set the detail to be whatever you want, and I just always set it to be fairly efficient, so it doesn't take. And I'll just have it render while I'm sleeping.
Right. Yeah, because Blender does some. I've used Chunky before to try and get some renders, but I didn't like the layout and stuff. But that's probably because I'm a Blender fanatic. Like
it's not. Yeah, it leaves a lot to be. It has a lot lacking, but it's it makes some pretty stuff. So
yeah, and so I always wondered about those, but the way that you did yours was very. It felt. What's the word that I'm looking for? It's the way that the artwork in the Mario RPG is called. It's isometric. That's it.
Well, that's what he did. He actually told me, like, I noticed that was one of the first things I noticed. Isometric. That's what people like about it. It's very kind of it has like a response to like that old school kind of stuff, right? It's very cool. And it was isometric. So they have an isometric setting in Chunky that I was using, and the reason we started talking is because he responded to me on one of my first posts on Reddit, saying, "Oh, you should change that isometric setting to 60-degree angle instead of 45. It'll look a little bit better." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So like he helped me out, So
yeah, that's awesome.
yeah, he's a cool guy.
I might look into Chunky again at some point. The only issue that I probably would have is that a lot of the stuff that I would do is going to be on a server, and getting that into a single-player world where I can just use it in Chunky, it would be kind of difficult.
That's something I don't know if you could do. Yeah, I'm not sure if you could do that or not. You know what? Could I chain this up and do all this at once?
If you use a redstone line on top, yeah.
I bet that'd be easier.
I'm surprised you're just thinking of it now.
Oh, it's because it's redstone related. Of course, I hadn't thought of it yet.
That would explain it. Okay. All right, so I need to get down underneath.
All right, I'm gonna go grab some redstone, and then I need some pistons, and I think that's all I'm gonna need.
No! No! He blew a hole in the wall.
Oh no! I just saw that. Oh no! That is unfortunate.
He blew up the entire inside. There were 3 of them.
Oh my goodness!
They all blew up.
And a bunch more about to come out if I don't hurry up here.
Yeah, I'm moving toward the bed myself. Oh, that is disheartening.
I bet, man.
Well, shoot.
Are you in the bed over there? I'm gonna sleep over here because I'm.
Yeah, I just got in the bed.
Okay, I'm about to right now. Okay.
I think I'm gonna go pilfer your weapon chest for a bow.
Yeah. All right, guys, we are back, and look at that beauty in the distance. Oh my goodness. I would love to say that I helped with that, but I didn't at all. That was all this guy right here, Mr. ElysiumCraft. Man, that's awesome, dude. That turned out so much better even than I thought it would when you were building it. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'm even pretty impressed with it myself. I did not expect the bow of the or is that the bow or the prow? I can never remember. But
I don't know, man. I'm not nautical.
It came out a lot.
I'm a landlubber.
Yeah, I'm pretty much myself too. But like, I've gotten the knack for ships lately, and I really like the captain's quarters in the back. How I managed to get that in too.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. Let's fly over here. I want to get a good view of it from a distance. So let's go up here on the Firewatch Tower we built way back when, and see if I can land on this thing. Yeah, there we go. And oh man, that dude, it looks so good from up here. The rudder, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that build, I feel like that looks better. It's got to look better from a distance, even. Like, it just looks so good right now.
Yeah, and if you have your fog on, which I actually have mine off right now, it kind of fades into the distance a little bit better when you're down on shore. It just gives it that feeling like it's actually sailing. It's really
I love it. I love it, man. We were talking a minute ago about how I wish that it was closer so that I could see it more from the rest of the world when I'm spending time, you know, in the rest of the world. But you know, it's good that it's out here. This is a good spot for it because, like you pointed out, if it were any further in, then, you know, it wouldn't have the ability to turn around or anything like that, right?
Yeah, it would have to be towed back out if you were going to stick to lure. I mean, these things are often pulled into shore to be loaded up, but in a small port like this, they would probably transfer the items to another ship and have it brought into dock.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about earlier. I may eventually build some more big ships out here once this dock and this harbor area gets built up bigger. But as we were building this, I actually realized that, and I've got my fog distance on. I can't see the whole harbor now, but I realized this harbor is actually fairly small once I got this ship built up. And so, but I'm cool with it because I think, like you said, I think it would be cool to have, and I could maybe even build a few little, what would they be called? I don't know what they're called exactly, but some smaller boats that would go out and take passengers or cargo or whatever to the various large ships that are out here in the bay. And I think that might add some life to the world, seeing some of those little boats, you know, transporting stuff back and forth. I could put some barrels or cargo or whatever on them, and I think that could look really cool, actually, even better than maybe having this docked at the harbor or the port itself.
Yeah, they're basically boat versions of shuttles.
yeah, basically. So yeah, man, it's cool, man. I like it being out there like that. It's really cool. And like we were saying, I think it just looks, because it's so big, it makes perfect sense being out there like that. And I think that's a realistic size. Like, let's fly down there. I feel like this is what it would feel like if you were on a boat like this. I feel like it would actually be this size.
I'm going to take the water
route. It gives you a good perspective. But yeah, I mean, you look at these sails, man. These sails are amazing. Blowing in the wind like this. Oh, it looks so good.
Having a little trouble taking the water out. Hold on a second.
It dwarfs you. Where are you?
I'm down underneath the ship at the moment. I had to...
Oh, I got you. Oh, I'm actually going to jump down here. This is something else I noticed. In, I think, my last episode. These structure blocks, or not structure blocks, these invisible air blocks, the barrier blocks.
Yeah.
I still need to come up with a recipe for that when 113 comes around. But, I can't climb that ladder when I'm flying, I don't think.
Here, jump on the trapdoor. You have to get out of your swimming
animation. Yeah, I'm flying is the problem. Yeah. Oh, man. There we go. All right, so anyway, now that we're no longer flying in the water, yeah, I love that. And I was actually wondering, and when I saw this the first time, I was excited that you did, because it just, I don't know, I just think it's cool. It adds a little bit more immersion. It feels more realistic to me that it would kind of hang over the side like that.
Yeah, and
so,
in my texture pack, I'm using Conquest. The ladder actually looks like a rope ladder, which is even better.
Oh, man, even better. Yeah, that's perfect. That's really I will definitely be checking out your video. And guys, on that note, make sure everyone on my channel checks out his video. Obviously, we had a big cut, but with his video, you'll get to see a time lapse of him building this whole thing. And that should be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that myself.
Well, in the
So,
time lapse, I only do the sails. Unfortunately,
oh, okay.
I was trying to build these things, but I couldn't find your rule. You didn't have enough.
Yeah,
Um,
we kind of got separated, didn't we? I had to go do stuff, and then Elysium got on here on a time. I wasn't even thinking. I didn't tell him where my wool farm was or where my sheep were. And even if I had, man, this is so much. This is so crazy. I guess you had to probably go into creative mode to make this happen. So I can always make adjustments for that in survival later on. But totally worth it, man. So cool.
yeah, I definitely needed to go into creative for this. Trying to do it in survival with
Oh, that would have been a pain.
yeah, and with the limited resources I had, I just wouldn't have been able to do it. You would have had like
No.
a strip of wool on one side and a strip on the other. It wouldn't have been real.
That would have been boring. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the and this is your color up here too, right? You use the colors that you typically use.
Yeah,
so that kind of represents you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a little bit of a backstory for my little character here. I come from a world called Tharvald, which is actually I commissioned a custom world to be made for me in World Painter, and
okay, cool.
on my server it actually exists, and my team are trying to build up a whole world with it, with multiple cities and roads and things like that. But
Oh, wow.
the main color for where I would basically come from is the dark gray and the red. And
Cool.
in season 5 of Otlichno, that was my banner colors too. I had like a little, it kind of looked like a little bit of a dragon head on the banner, which was really cool. I had Russian Afro Man help me with that, but yeah.
I like it, man. I like it's like your mark on the world. Like this is maybe this is a cargo ship coming in with freight from your world into my world or something like that. I think that's really cool. Kind of makes it a little more immersive and interactive and stuff.
Yeah. One thing I will note about this thing is that while I did detail a lot of the exterior of the ship, you'll notice if we go into the captain's quarters, I left a little bit of creative license for you here if you wanted to.
He likes it real barren. He's not a fan of the fancy furnishings, huh?
He likes the Spartan feel.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So yeah, so we'll get a chance to decorate this up at some point. That'll be cool.
Yeah,
That'll
one of
be
the
fun.
things that I found,
this is super cool. I love how this hangs out the backside from the exterior as well.
Yeah, whoop, I just hit my headphones. One of the things that I had difficulty with was getting these corner windows and the back window in. I ended up just going with the blocks, and I thought it looked okay.
Yeah, I like it. I think it looks great. I could see where that would have been a challenge, though, for sure.
Yeah,
So-
there is another door up at the front. The idea that I had with this door, I couldn't really figure out a way to do it myself, but you might be able to put a rather narrow staircase going down to, if you look down here, there's a really big open area down there. Yeah, you can put all kinds of stuff down in there. Good luck getting out.
Thankfully, it's lit up. Oh, I can get out, my friend. Just watch this. You ready? I don't even need but one hole, man. Boom!
I'm still trying to figure that out. And my skills with the Elytra
I've become pro at at using the Elytra and the rock. They're so fun. Like I just do it all the time.
Yeah. One thing that I don't like about the ship is you can't really get up to the crow's nest.
I noticed that. And I was trying to think of a way to fix it, but I don't think you could do it and it still look good. So it's that's part of Minecraft, man. Not everything can be 100% accurate or functional, unfortunately.
Yeah, the only way that I could really see doing it is taking these fences and bringing them out one and then over to the sides of the mast.
Right. You know what else we could do? I don't think it would look good in this situation, but we could do like the rope, from the is that the crow's mast? Is that what it's called? Crow's mast?
Yeah, the crow's nest.
Crow's nest. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. You could do it hanging from the crow's nest all down, but I don't think that'd be realistic to a ship. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they could be anchored into the ship here itself, right? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if you could figure something out, feel free.
Okay. I like it the way it is. I might try that out just to see what it looks like, but I think it's fine the way it is. But man, dude, you did a great job. This is awesome. Let's go. I'm going to take a look at it from the harbor one more time while I find a bed to sleep in, since it's getting about that time. And lo and behold, do you need this bed here, or are you going somewhere else?
I'll go up to Firewatch Tower.
Okay.
I like
All right.
using
Well,
the
I'll
bed up
sleep here
It's,
on the beach.
It's a nice view up here.
Yeah, it really is.
Okay.
But man, this looks good here too.
I could do
Oh
that
man.
too.
Well, let me. Where are you right now? I'm gonna go ahead and sleep then while you're.
Well, I'm dead.
Yeah, while you're dead.
I'll wait it out here in the red screen of death. Hopefully,
Uh-oh, it's not gonna let me.
Oh, well then.
It's not letting me sleep.
Oh, well this is useful. I just spawned right next to the tower.
That's where you slept last, right?
Yep.
There we go.
All right.
Good deal.
I don't think I'll be able to get my items though.
Where did you? Shouldn't it have just fell right next to you?
I was on the roof.
Oh, I can grab those.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get those down. Whoops! Don't die yourself.
Nah, I got it. You got to turn real sharp right at the end.
Yeah, well, I
got your XP too.
I was coming down a little too steep. That was the problem.
Yeah, yeah. All right, what do we got for you? I've got you some. Wait, where are your wings? They should be up there too, right?
Yeah, they should have been. Unless they fell off.
Is that ender chest yours? I don't remember if I have one or not.
I think I had grabbed it, yeah.
Okay.
There should have been a pair of unenchanted wings.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Let's see if we can find it here real quick.
I can always walk down. Ooh, hello,
were those
zombie.
Those were ones that you spawned in? I guess those weren't mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because mine would have been enchanted. Okay, good. That was my only concern, is that I lost my survival wings. But
no, those are still in a chest down at the bottom.
Well, we'll have to get. Well, yeah, you grab those when you get down there if you want. I don't. These aren't up here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. That means that there's nothing cheaty left over.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, you taking the
scenic route.
The scenic route. Yeah. Oh man, I almost fell off of this thing.
Where's the dive spot here? Here's the waterfall. That is an awesome dive spot.
Yeah.
All right, so we've gone over the ship. What are you doing over here on the shore? I noticed you got a little something over here.
Well, this is a very small something. You made this huge ship over there. I spent about a couple hours making this tiny little bitty dock that's really not all that impressive. But but I spent a long time trying to figure out how to make it cool, and I probably should have just built it and not worried about making it cool. But I wanted to come up with something unique, and so I think we finally came up with something. You actually helped come together at the very end there by opening up a gate and making it all work. But I wanted to use some armor stands sunken down. Let me get over here. Maybe I can take a look at it from this side, and then we'll finish working it out together so people can see how we're doing it if they're not sure how this works. But as you can see, we got armor stands poking out through the cobblestone walls there, and then we've got some fences and some fence gates in there as well. So I thought it looked kind of cool, man. I had it all set up, and I was trying to figure out how to make it work, and finally I got it the way I thought it might work, but it still wasn't doing it for me because this takes quite a while, and I thought if it's not just really amazing, it's not worth the effort. And I just wasn't quite where I wanted to be, and then you came over, and I think you accidentally opened up one of the fence gates.
Yeah,
and I was like, there it is. That works perfectly. I really like it now. So now I think it is worth the effort. And then at the very end, that's where they're going to be loading and unloading stuff. So I put a little hanging ladder situation there, and that's pretty much all there is to it. We just got to finish it, so it won't take a minute now. I've got it all wired up. I'm using redstone to make this thing work a little bit faster this time. As you can see up on this dirt area, I've got my redstone, and then these walls are already pushed down on this side. So I think all I've got to do is flip this lever once, and it'll push these walls down. Yep, there we go. And now I just need to put some dirt blocks up here.
Yep. Because I think you can
be able to push these down one more.
You can place the fences and the fences.
Can I? Let's try that. That might actually be. Yeah. Why don't we do that? That'll actually. No. That won't work. If we do that, they'll be pushed down inside the fence gate.
Will they? Won't they just push the cobblestone down?
No, actually. You know what? I think you're right. Yeah, you're right.
And
yeah, let's just try that. It'll save us a step. Yeah.
This one here needs to be a fence post.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Which one is it?
It's this one in the middle.
There we go.
Yep.
You know my build better than I do.
Well, I did hit that the accidental right click. Which people might actually be able to see that eureka moment on my video. I might include that.
Oh, do you have that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was recording at that point.
Okay, cool. All right, so I had every other one is fence gate, and every other one is a fence post. Oh, I've already pushed that one down. Let's do this right here. Where's my shovel? There it is.
Wait, if you push that down, the dirt's going to go inside the armor stand.
Yeah, I got to remove the dirt still.
There's a fence gate already there.
Oh, there is. I've done the whole thing, haven't I? Oh, that's right. Thank you.
I think that was when you were...
I thought that's when I started, I guess. So now if I hit the lever one more time, this should work. Yeah, that worked perfectly. Okay, cool. Now all we got to do is put some dirt blocks up, right?
It almost worked.
Uh-oh, which one didn't work?
Let me check. Let me look at your redstone. Here.
What?
You got your signal way too long over here.
I have a...
You got a repeater, but you...
I need another repeater, don't I?
Nope, I got it. Give it another flick.
Okay, will that work?
What? There you go.
You know what's weird is when that one of these textures got undone. That's a little, you know, I've got custom textures for some fence gates, and one of them updated to the default texture somehow. But only one of them.
I wonder if
really
that's something to do with when they were moving.
I don't know.
Is it still like that?
No, it's fixed now.
Interesting.
But only one of them got changed. Is the weird part.
I wonder if it was
all
a
right,
biome
so we should be able to go down one more now.
There you go.
And I think that's it, right?
Yep. Now we just gotta open up all the fence
open
gates.
them up.
Oh, and you need to
get
put
rid of the dirt, of course.
You need to put fence posts on top of the logs.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
All right, that's cool.
Then just gotta clean up the scaffold and the pistons.
And then we will be done.
At least
I
with
think
this
this turned out
part
pretty good. What gets rid of pistons? Is it? They're all. It seems like everything's the same.
Yeah, it is. So, like I'm punching them with my fists and they're coming out.
Yeah, it feels like they should either be instant with anything, or they should require a pickaxe, because they're mainly cobble. It looks like.
Want to make sure we got some redstone down here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go pick up some stuff that fell.
I got it. I'm already in the water.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
I helped build. I should at least help clean up. Oh, and definitely want these pistons. Pistons are slightly expensive.
Yep. Yep, we want those for sure.
Depth Strider, I love you.
All right, I think we got it, man. I tell you what, I dig it. This is a pretty intricate looking design, and once you figure out how to do that, I was doing them one, and I'm glad I did the redstone thing, because man, that made it so much faster. We did in just a minute what took me like an hour to come up with, and oops, didn't mean to do that. I got excited.
Shovel.
I got excited and started digging away the land. So yeah, we're not done yet. This is just getting started with a dock, but it took me a while to get that done. Let me take a look at it over here and see what it looks like. But I think it came together all right, and it looks pretty good for like a kind of a main shipping dock. And like I said, one day we'll have like a whole harbor here. We'll get to that eventually. But for now, we need to at least have this main dock for the big ship there.
Yep, it looks pretty good.
Dude, thank you so much for the ship. It looks amazing. I'm super inspired to get to work more on this area now.
Yeah, no problem, man. I had a lot of fun working on that. I think I've gotten the hang of ships, so you can definitely expect to see some of these in Season 6 of Otlichno whenever it starts.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. Yeah, and you made it. Oh, hey, I don't know if this is or not, but I remember us talking about this, and maybe it would be a tip, maybe it wouldn't, but you ended up having on Frostwalker shoes, and that helped you place the first block, right? Was that helpful, or was that more of a pain after the fact?
it was really helpful for figuring out where I wanted to place that first block. But then after I got that block placed, Depth Strider was definitely the way to go after that.
Okay. Well, there's a hot tip for you guys when you're building your ships or anything out in the water like that. Get started a lot easier by having Depth Strider if you've got that readily available. So
yeah, and
cool, man.
Get yourself a Frostwalker enchantment and put it on a pair of boots that you don't care about, a pair of leather boots or something like that.
Absolutely. Did I just say Frost or Depth Strider? I meant Frostwalker.
I think you did.
I meant Frostwalker. Depth Strider for the rest of it. Frostwalker to get started. All right, man. It's almost time for another nighttime. I think that means it's time to wrap it up. But man, thanks for coming on. Thanks for building the ship for me. I appreciate it.
No problem, man. I had a lot of fun.
Awesome. Cool. We'll catch you next time.
Yep. See you later.
Bye.